Alright, everyone, welcome in to A Programmer Plays 8Doors, Arum's Afterlife Adventure. I really don't know much about this game. This is a blind first play. Pretty much all I know is that it's a Metroidvania with some Korean folklore stuff. So, yeah, let's check it out. New game, empty slot. Hold on. That's. Oh. What an interesting visual. I don't want to say illusion, but like the lines here, the three white lines above and three white lines below, um, they make your eye think, okay, this slot is like this tall, and then all the other slots are like this tall, and that's just not the case. They're all the same exact size, and that's apparent when you scroll. But when I first loaded it up, I was like, why was the first one like half the size of the others? Alright. 8Doors is a difficult game that's designed to have players learn, grow, and overcome hardship. The normal difficulty setting is suitable for players that are experienced in side-scrolling action games. The difficulty can't be changed during the game. We're going for story. We've been burned multiple times this year by games that are harder than they should be. And since we can't change it later, it's fun. Interesting. Look at how the darker brown, I guess, is a different texture than the others. And so that texture is being moved over a static, clear background, essentially. I'm digging this cutscene. This is cool. Okay, I'm noticing how he's got a bunch of those little thingies on his belt. Hard to pin down the exact era of this. This boat, looks kind of 70s-ish. We've arrived. Are you having second thoughts? There's no time for that. Dive in. Hey, what are... I'm digging this, like, distortion filter that they had there. Coming to the land of the dead on her own. That's interesting. Arum, was it? Good luck. I don't love that the text advances itself there. I would very much prefer to be the one pressing A and stuff changing. Alright, so we've got an interesting composite of things. We've got the clouds on a background layer, obviously parallax, separate from the sky, but that is also parallaxing, I believe. Yes. Ooh. See, this is what I want. I want text that lets me press A. They never stop coming. Huh? What are you doing here? You're in search of your father. Death is inevitable. There's no place for you. Go back to where you belong. Ooh, help or silence? As in, we help them, or we ask for help? Or we say nothing. You are an annoyance. Head to the Death Tavern and search there. I can't help you anymore. Take these if you need them. Well then. Cool. Alright, we're back in control. So, background layer with the stars. Separately, like a fog layer, which I think is separate again from the actual clouds that we're seeing. And then, of course, the midground that we're on. It's a little unfortunate that the midground is so close in tone to the background. It's a little hard to visually separate them. We pop pretty well as long as we're not in front of a cloud. When we're in front of a cloud, it's a little fuzzy. And actually, I think the clouds might be in front of us. Oh, we're gonna have to do something. Like, see how... Oh, I guess we're semi-transparent? Yeah, so we can stand in front of this post. I kind of want to... I wish I could, like, pinch and zoom in. When we stand in front of this post, we can see it behind our body. So we're seeing the cloud through ourselves here. Interesting. That's actually super interesting. And then, of course, this water, which is interesting because the water's top is running at a different frame rate than everything else. It looks like it might be animated on... It looks like it might be animated on 3s. And then the water shader effect that's rippling the part underneath is running, you know, at native resolution, native frame rate, I believe. It's interesting that they've got skulls down there. You could almost think that you're looking at a reflection, but you're not. You're looking through the water. Oh. Well, now we're opaque. We've got equipment. Wow, they gave us a bunch of stuff. A small potion. We got 3 of them. A nameplate. And a scythe. A scythe given to the Guardian of Death. Given by the Guardian of Death, Soul. Using the weapon can harvest the soul of the fugitive soul. Soul of the soul? The scythe Soul threw at me. There are unreadable words written on the edge. Press A to jump. Hold A to jump higher. Alright, got a lighthouse. Attack. Press X to attack. Repeatedly press X to perform a combo attack. Each weapon has its own combo attack. Some attacks deal more damage. I'm not loving the way that like interrupts the screen. The tutorials, I mean. Alright, we got cash. See, like that's very sudden, like bam, now you're doing this other thing. It's a little disorienting. Press B when your health is low to restore HP by using potions. Alright, so we've got a health bar, and we've got 3 potions. Jump down. Press A and down to jump under the platform. Hold the key to pass through the multiple platforms at once. See, if it was me, these little tutorials would be signs that you could interact with by pressing up or whatever. Because now we can't go back to see that again. It's come and it's gone and it's disrupted our flow. If we were the ones causing it to take over the screen, we'd be better off. We're gonna go this way. Rivet. A scepter. Spectre. Wait, what? You're no Spectre. Did you come here alone? Rivet. What? How? For real? This is a little hard to read. That's nonsense. I must be dreaming. Oh my, this is surreal. To meet a living person here, in the purgatory. What? You're here to find your father? I can't believe I'm doing this, but... Rivet. I'll guide you to the Death Tavern, Rivet. My name is... Dewcroak? We're gonna go with Dewcroak. The most merciful being in purgatory that you'll ever find. Many know me by As the faithful do croak, you are fortunate to have met me. Now that you're with me, just follow my lead. The first place spirits visit in the purgatory is the Death Tavern. There you'll be able to find the whereabouts of your father. Alright, map of purgatory. It shows the areas of purgatory explored. Press that button to check the map. Hey! Alright, so we've got, it looks like, variable sized rooms indicating doors with a red dot in the border. Alright. Alright, however much the third attack does, it's as much... Well, I guess we can't actually say that. I'd be interested to know the numbers behind it. Roll. Press left trigger to roll. You can evade obstacles and specters' attacks by rolling. You can't roll while attacking. Some obstacles and attacks from specters you cannot dodge by rolling. Okay. Okay, and we only took a little bit of damage from that, which is good. So, hey, off to a strong start. Okay, that was interesting, actually. Okay. There is no air roll, which is what I was trying to do. It's probably unwisely. Oh, but there is secrets down here. Cash. I do love it when games give you little treats for being thorough. Life is shorter and death is longer than you'd think. How would you like to exist? How would you like to cease to exist? I missed the key word there, cease. Alright, so we've got our benches now. Aha, more secrets. Alright, so this is interesting. Look at how we can go up through these platforms. That's something of a... How do I want to say this? That is a common, like, omission in platformers. Having jump-throughable platforms. Because they introduce some slightly weird caveats. You'll see games like Hollow Knight, I think, doesn't have jump-throughable platforms. Because it's much easier in the physics to just be like, solid things are solid, not solid things are solid when you're coming from the correct direction. I want it. I envy your soul. Can you give me your soul? No. You died. I died. We all died. This world will fall. A horrifying specter will eat me. I'm just prey to the specter. Go away. I didn't do anything wrong. It's interesting that they've got a bunch of dialogue that they're cycling through. Ooh. Seemingly at random. Alright, they're not joking about the whole you can't heal while attacking. Alright, point of no return, maybe. Do we think that these coins are going to despawn? So there's a nice accessibility note. If I press down an A, I drop one level. But if I hold down an A, I keep dropping. That's great. I'm a big fan of when games do that. Alright. Blessings to you who has found this place. Obtained a Dawn of Death Guardian. Dawn of Death Guardian, the essence of extinct guardians of death. Pray to them to acquire their power and learn a new skill. I can use my power to expand my body to Duoxini form. Once I'm in my Duoxini form, moving that boulder will be a piece of cake. Okay. Power of Duoxini. Press right trigger to transform Ducroak that has the power of Duoxini into his expanded form. Press right trigger again to shrink him back. Requires Dawn 1. Alright, do we have that? Okay, that must be what that symbol down there at the bottom, the little yin-yang symbol is. Alright, cool. Alright, and we can pull it. Great. I finally reached where I can stop running. Okay. Is this safer in any way than the one that I normally have? I kind of doubt it. It doesn't seem to require any resources that I'm seeing, so that's good. Still don't think we can get to that, given our current... Aha! We push this down, and then push it over. We'll be able to make the jump. Nice. Metroidvanias! A barrier. Obtained a Dawn of Death Guardian. Alright, so can we put that to good use? It looks like maybe. Magnetic. Oh, I do want magnetic. Shows HP of boss specter when hit with weapon. Increase the amount of sin obtained from essence of sin. These do have like a little lock on them. Increase the number of times you can use your potion by 1, or increase the duration of invincibility after being hit. Alright, we're gonna go for Gathering Swarm equivalent. Just because I like that. Quality of life. And then we'll probably go for increased cash soon. Alright, so given this ability that we've just gathered, does that help us here? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we still need something for that. Do I think there's... I don't. I thought my thinking there was maybe there's something that I need to like gather from below and push up the elevator, but that seems fairly unlikely. I'm appreciating her snappiness. She's pretty agile and pretty responsive, which is good. do. Alright. I don't love the way that this map is. It looks... I don't know if you can see it. This spot right here looks like a room and isn't. Just because of the way that the rooms around it sort of fill in. So I kind of wish that the rooms had a bit of like a filled in texture or something. Myrtly. Spectres, come with me. Together we make a new world. Oh. Oh, okay. Mixing it up a little bit. Alright. Ooh, the healing potions do not heal much. Got him. First try. Unknown flower, red veins on the leaves catch your eye. We got a Chivo for it. Alright. Sign does have stuff going on it, but we can't really tell, so we'll go down. Oh, come on. The fact that we do damage behind us is a little surprising. Like, I'm not complaining. It's definitely working out for me. I'm still trying to figure out the timing on how long after you roll you're allowed to roll again. Because it's not immediate. You can't just roll. Stop. This is the world for the dead. You're a living person. Why did you come to purgatory? It's reckless of you to come all the way here. Death is inevitable. You can't change fate, even if you do manage to find your father's soul. Hope you won't regret your choice. Welcome. Alright, Death Tavern. You're new, right? It doesn't matter. I'm only here to sell my items. Hey, safety comes first when you're traveling the purgatory. Why not buy my items? You'll be sorry if you don't. I'll give you a special discount, so come by anytime. Need something already? Huh, look what I have to offer. Alright, so we've got Deller's Street Vendor. Hot potions. Hot potions restore HP. They restore more than small potions. Red Kama Jade. The red jade that resonates a warm yang energy. It has little scratch marks on it. Increases max health. White Kama Jade. Resonates a cool yin energy. It has a little scratch. Increases max purified sin. Can a newbie like you really purify a specter's sins? Root of Oblivion. A plant that erases certain memories can be used to reset your perks, known to only grow in purgatory. This is called the Root of Oblivion. It's really hard to get your hands on, you know? And Phoenix Thurible. A Thurible you can use to store harvest souls and fugitive souls. It can hold more souls than basic Thurible. Okay, I don't think we need that, but these seem interesting. So I'm guessing this will be our soul meter later, and this is the health. So we'll go and buy this, and it's just an immediate upgrade. Interesting. I'm a little surprised by that. It's not like a heart piece kind of deal. Alright, and that's solid. So into the Death Tavern. Ah! Oh man, I was so close. Was I playing for too long? I see a living person. Ah! Oh my! You're real? You came to the purgatory alone? That can't be. A living person can't come to purgatory alone. What? You're looking for a soul? Looking for a soul? What are you talking about? Alright, calm down. Calm yourself. I can't calm down. First of all, go ask the master of the Death Tavern. Ooh. Tavern master, here to sign up your soul? Croak, what's going on? Ma'am, I can explain. So your father and town villagers suddenly died, and you came to the purgatory to find your father? Death is inevitable, little one. Every human dies eventually. It's amusing that you came to the purgatory alone for such reason. Well, since you're here, the least I can do is check. Girl, are you sure your father is dead? That's odd. His soul never stopped by. What a hassle. Hey, you. I don't intend to stop you from finding your father's soul, but I can't help stop what I'm doing here just to find one lost soul. That means you'll have to find him yourself. Are you sure you're up to this? Sure. Be careful. Croak. Go to the observation deck with her. I'm afraid I'm too busy. So you have chosen death. I'm sorry, I'll get right on it, ma'am. Ribbit. Listen carefully. First, visit the observation deck and ask where your father's soul is. If he's dead, you should be able to find his soul somewhere in the purgatory. After you've located him, you can go and find him. From now on, you'll travel around the purgatory as a temporary guardian of death. Now go. Guardian of Death nameplate. Nameplate proves that the holder is a guardian of death. Gourd, a gourd that absorbs sin from your enemies. You can use the acquired sin's energy to use skills. Thurible, a thurible you can use to store fugitive souls. Alright, so we know where one of them is. We can go back and get that guy, but we're going to hold off until we've got a double jump. A living person. Wow, you came to the purgatory alone. It's the first time since that person. How'd you get here? Do you have special powers? Where's this place? This is the Death Tavern, where souls stay a night before their trials begin. Recently, we've been swamped with so many souls coming in. Too much work, and we are understaffed. Anyway, please enjoy your stay at the Death Tavern. Why is that suddenly hard to say? Huh? No, this can't be. How are you here? What? You came to the purgatory to find your father? That makes no sense. The living can't cross the border of the dead. This can't be real. I must be dreaming. How could you possibly get into the purgatory? Who told you how to get down here? You're giving me a massive headache. You there. How dare you ignore me? The guard of the Death Tavern. Where the heck are you from? Ugh, kids these days. Don't you know some basic manners and respect? Wait, are you from the land of the living? Coming here looking for your father? Huh, that's a brave girl. I like your confidence. Girl, there must be a lot of things that you don't know about this world. Come find me if you need anything. I'll tell you everything I know. I don't really want to know any of that. Oh, you came to the purgatory alone. I'm impressed. Ha, this is interesting. By any chance, have you seen a fugitive soul on the run on the way here? Souls who can't accept their death. We call them fugitive souls. If you see any fugitive souls, lead them to me. You'll be rewarded handsomely. Yeah, we did see one. I'm betting that these... Yeah, this is where our collection of fugitive souls will go. Interesting. You can't find... there. Okay. So maybe we should do that just to find out, but... well... Ooh, hold on. Neat. How did you get here? You're searching for your father? You expect me to believe that? I still can't believe you're actually here, but there are specters everywhere outside Purgatory right now. You won't even be able to walk, let alone find your father. I'm sorry, but you must go back to where you belong. I'm saying this for you. But what? You, stay away from me. I warned you, stay away. Specters are causing me enough trouble. Now a living person. Stay away from me. I can't find the soul I brought in. Did she already leave the courthouse? Ah, you, I told you to stay away. I'm starting to see the Metroidvania aspect of this. Interesting. I'm betting... Yeah, this is just wall-to-wall with that. My liege, for the Purgatory's glory. Weapon skills. Press Y to use up sin energy to use a skill. Each weapon has its own skill. Some weapon skills are necessary to progress through the Purgatory. Recover sin, absorb sin energy by absorbing it, by killing specters, or by resting at the tavern or tombstones. You died, I died, we all died. This world will fall. I want it. I envy your soul. Can you give me your soul? Alright, so we harvested... Okay, and I see a 1 out of 4 up there. So I'm assuming that means that we can hold 4 at once. Alright. I do wish that this game had... So in Hollow Knight, if you use the C stick, you can, like, look down. Ooh, absolutely not. This game, as far as I can tell, does not have an equivalent. Okay, that's not bad. What are you? Ah, okay. Ooh, book. Voluntary Traveler of Death 1. The land of the living and Purgatory used to be interconnected, and people could move freely between the two realms, but greed from the people of the land and the living blocked the pathway to the Purgatory, and nobody could freely come to the Purgatory anymore. The realms were divided, and for a long time no one came to the Purgatory. Time passed, and came people that could travel to the Purgatory. Only few qualified people were able to do so. The souls of the Purgatory called them voluntary travelers of death. Okay, so some lore. I like lore. I do wish that the background was a little more differentiated from the mid-ground in terms of value. Like, this platform down here and this mountain that's all around it are pretty similar in terms of what color they are and how bright they are. Ooh, secrets? Nice. That was an accident on my part, but I'll take it. Ooh. Double check. Yep. I think we're going to get a dash pretty soon, because I'm seeing a lot of movement that would require a dash. Okay, got an observatory here. Bring me the record of the unobserved souls now. Yes. Hello there, welcome to the observation deck, or observatory deck. Here we look over people's lives and record their sins. Why do we record their sins? Observatory data is valuable information used to judge their sins during the trials. Most people forget about their sins until they arrive at the courthouse, then they regret everything during the trial. No matter how trivial they may be, everyone has to pay for their sins. The observatory deck can also be used to find where wandering fugitive souls are. We provide valuable information to guardians of death so that they may find fugitive souls before they turn into specters. But unfortunately, there's something wrong with the observation machine right now. We can't look into the fugitive souls are, and we also can't observe the land of the living. What? I'm swamped right now. What? A living guardian of death. Ah, King Yomra. Yomra? Must have called upon you. The observatory is in complete mess right now. So many people are missing from our radar. I think there's a problem in the system. Go send a repair request to the Crimson Mines Keeper. Who are you? I've never seen you around. Your father? How outrageous. What kind of fool authorized you to be a guardian of death? It seems the only reason for coming here to the purgatory is your love towards your father. But in doing so, you are creating an imbalance between worlds. Stop causing trouble and return. I like these little dudes working at computers. That's very cute. No idea what they are. Never seen you before. I see that you have a Guardian of Death's nameplate. Are you here to answer to King Yama? So you're here to confirm your father's death. That's interesting. Who sent you here? Surprising she helped you out. I'll check. It's a pity to say, your father's soul has been seen in the purgatory. Your father is dead. It's normal procedure for souls to be visiting the Death Tavern, but if there's no record of him stopping by, it means he may have escaped while being led by a guardian of death. If that's the case, your father would become a fugitive soul. Locating a particular fugitive soul is difficult, even a veteran guardian of death. The observatory machine's under repair right now, so I can't help you. In this circumstance, it's almost impossible to track down one specific fugitive soul. You don't look like you're going to give up. Instead, I'll tell you where the last place he was found before the machine broke down. The last place your father was last seen is the Shochan Flower Garden. It's the highest point in the forest under the supervision of the Darademian. To find your father's trace, head to the Shochan Flower Garden. I don't expect him to still be there, but this is the best I can do to help you. I'll imprint the authority of the Stone Mountain on your nameplate. It'll be a great help. Imprint of Stone Mountain Keeper. Press A to jump and then press left trigger to dash mid-air. Nice. I'm keeping an eye on you, little one. Take care of yourself. Hey! Knew we'd be getting a dash. And we had to get it in order to get out of this room. Plot. I've obeyed your command and burned the Death Tavern's soul guest book. Well done. But I don't understand how this helps the purgatory. Are you questioning my integrity? Didn't you always try and say that you wanted to make the purgatory a better place? All of this is a process to make me govern the purgatory instead of the incumbent Yamcha. Just do what I told you to do. Regarding that girl who came to the purgatory on her own, she's quite unpredictable. Keep an eye on her. Yes, sir. Alright. So now choices. Do we want to use this to go right here? I think yes. Horrifying specter will eat me up. Just be a specter. Go away. I didn't do anything wrong. Go away. I didn't do anything wrong. Alright, well, you can say that. I just literally jumped into it. Got a pretty generous hitbox on that, actually. Alright, we don't have a duck, so I'm going for it anyways. Alright, does not sound to me like we're doing any damage. What's up, Chaos? Thank you for the alert. Appreciate you. That was dumb of me. Nice. The Grave Guardian of Death, who grinded in grad school and also grinded in purgatory. Oop. Well, we just missed that jump. That's okay. Streaming some as well, so I'm gonna chill and listen. Word. Sounds good. Appreciate it. It's interesting that our nameplate. Oh, he put the mountains on there. So, alright, let's take a look at our perks again. We can increase that. It takes 2. Increase the amount of sin obtained from Essence of Sin. Obtain sin when hit by a specter. Insight shows the HP of boss specter when hit with the weapon skill. Okay. We'll hold on to our stuff for now. momentum on the dash is a little strange feeling. But it's fine. My death has more value than my life. Well, that seems ominous. Ah, oh, nice. Alright. Hello. Keeper of 8 Doors. I am the guardian of the 8 Doors. Are you a living guardian of death? Wherever your path leads you, may time bless you. I rule time and space. What powers do you possess? You think I'm a dragon? No dragon can dare compare to me. Darademian. He's as dull as this dishwater. You wish to travel through time and space. Be careful, you might end up in another dimension. Where do you wish to go? My powers can teleport you anywhere. Yes, everyone looks up to me just like you. I hate the space of nothingness. Not even time exists. It's horrible. I doubt there's any creature better than me in any dimension, anywhere. Are you aware of the metaverse? The world is like a painting, non a huge white canvas. My plan is to connect these multiple universes that exist on that canvas. Alright. I don't know if his text is looping or not, but... Alright, so we've got some fugitive souls to turn in. I assume to this guy. Have you seen red specters, fugitive souls who have extremely resentment in their hearts? Their evil thoughts become an obsession, and they consume other fugitive souls and souls alike. If you met a red scepter, make sure to be very careful. Alright, not that guy, maybe. Maybe... Tavern Lady? You seem to have gone without big trouble. You confirmed your father's death. His soul was found, but he's never been here. Then that likely means he ran away from his Pathfinder. You must find him as quickly as possible. Fugitive souls are highly likely to turn into a specter. You might already be too late. Don't get your hopes up. It's only natural for a fugitive soul to have turned into a specter. Now go, hurry. Trying to steal something? No. Sorry about that. Someone stole our oil from the Death Tavern. For that incident, someone also took the soul list. Wherever it is, better come clean. Okay, so we've saved. How do I turn in these souls? Do you know where... You can a fugitive soul. So we can find a fugitive soul. They hide in places that us Guardian of Death cannot find. They avoid specters as well. I'll let you know if I find your father during my search for fugitive souls. That I can do for you. Okay, maybe just by coming here we've turned them in. No. Who do I turn these into? I have so many. Is it you? You're still here. You're going to look for the fugitive soul. It's dangerous, even if you do find him. Don't expect him to be okay. I'll give you a piece of advice. Fugitive soul has already become a specter. Do not hesitate to kill it. Hesitation will only lead to you getting hurt or killed. Alright. Oh, I heard that you came to Purgatory alone. I heard that you're looking for your father's soul. You have a lot of courage. Looks like you haven't found it yet. If you need help, I'll help you. You gotta have each other's backs, right? You are not who I'm... Oh, wait. Maybe that yin-yang symbol there? No, wait. That's just where this guy was. Alright. I'll be honest, this part of the game, pretty unclear. Oh, did you already... So he just had extra dialogue that we hadn't read. You harvest fugitive... I'll give you a present if you can bring me 4 fugitive souls. I'll lead them from now on. Okay, so we have to... No, he took them. Okay, so we're back at 0. So he was the guy that we needed to talk to. That could have been clearer, is all I'm saying. Alright, so it was down and left a fair bit. We don't, as far as I can tell, have a sprint, which is fine. It would be maybe a little annoying to have a sprint mechanic. Hey. Ho ho ho. Did you find this place? Oh, you came to Purgatory alone, right? Ho ho, you certainly are an interesting one. I travel through the Purgatory and draw maps. Nothing beats the excitement of adventure. Not sure how you got here, but do find me if you need geographical information. I'll give you everything I know. Ho ho. Exploring is exciting. You need a map? I'll take a map. Kingdom of Yama map, a map created by Young Ho. It shows the landscape of the Kingdom of Yama. Oh, veteran pathfinders could find their way to the Death Tavern blindfolded. Sure, I'll buy it. I'm curious as to... Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I actually love this. Now this is cool. We've gone from just this block out pattern, which I was a little critical of, to actually like detailed renderings, more like Hollow Knight. This is great because this, yeah, we've got more detail now. We can see this is the soul that we need to go to. That's really clever. I really like that. Super a fan of that. And that gives you a reason to interact with him, even if you had already like been to all the rooms, which is kind of a running problem with a lot of Metroidvania map stuff. Once you've been there, there's not a whole lot of motivation for you to purchase the map, right? And so you get situations like Hollow Knight where they're like, all right, well, you can't fill in the map unless you buy it. A lost traveler or wandering traveler, their hobby was roaming from place to place, so they didn't want to stay in their grave. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend that perk on this. Obtain. Okay, and so I'm guessing that for this, we need to have gotten both of these. That's interesting. I was wondering if this would unlock by getting this, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So, is there anything else we need to do in here? I don't think so. No, I think we're good. So let's take this soul back to the guy. And that'll be 4, so we'll get a reward for doing it. And already we're getting some benefits to our mobility unlocks, which is nice. Love when when games do that. Make revisiting old places easier just by having the abilities. I see you, Dumble Jump, in the future. You've already collected more than 4 fugitive souls. I think you have a knack for pathfinding, but we have a lot of fugitive souls to harvest. This is a little present for you, an incentive for you to work harder and harvest them all. Huh. Ooh. 2 Dawn and 100 coin. Nice. So that means that we can afford other stuff. Dash faster, that does seem useful. What would that unlock? Dodge attacks while dashing, that would be nice. Cooldown of rolling, that would be nice. Potion, duration of invincibility. Let's go for the fast dash. So I was just talking about how I'm kind of glad that there wasn't a sprint mechanic, and here I am finding a sprint mechanic essentially at the first opportunity. Jesus, jump. Alright. We don't have a double jump, so we can't do that. That's fine. I thought maybe there was a platform that I had overlooked earlier, because, again, some of these platforms kind of blend into the background, but doesn't seem to be the case, so... let's see what Deller has to sell. Alright, so... I'm a little tempted by this now, because 4 is not many. We got to 4 real quick. So we'll do that. Yeah, it can hold 6 now. Cool. Playtime 52 minutes, 16%, 10% of the tombs. That's interesting. Secret area is 5%. Alright. Cool. There's a lot left to this game. Let's go a little bit long on this episode, I'm thinking. Just since it's the first episode and this doesn't feel like a very natural stopping point. I mean, I guess it could be, but I just kind of want to keep going. And I know that I don't have enough time this evening to record a whole nother episode, so yeah. I am playing a bit sloppy here, so I need to rein it in a little bit. I'm assuming that there's going to be some hazard underneath that. Yeah. Damn. Alright, so I'm guessing we're getting a wall jump soon. Progress in this spot without one. Go ahead and heal since I keep doing stuff like that. Gosh, dang it. Come on, self. See, that's an example right there of how the one-sided platforms can get you. Oh, exploring exciting. Need a map. There we go. All right, cool. Oh, neat. We've burnt up all of our healing flasks, so at this point we're playing it dangerous. Shit. Okay. I don't think we've got any solution to this, guys. I guess I haven't tried my sin weapon. Did that? It did not. I was kind of hoping that would heal me, and it did not. So, playing dangerous here. Ah, nice. Ah, the relief of finding a safe point in a Metroidvania. Alright, and I want to know if I... Alright, so they don't come back, like, while I'm right here. Which would be surprising. Not many games do that. Ah, boss fight. That's a huge specter. Be careful. Okay. Fresh soul. Doxe. Okay. Okay, we're off to a rough start. Okay. Phase 2 is well underway. I really need to get that upgrade that lets me dash through attacks, because I've smashed my face into that guy multiple times. What a relief. Could have been in serious trouble without me. What we just defeated with their back there is called a Spectre of Sin. They started suddenly showing up out of nowhere, but nobody knows how they came to be. I'm not getting a good feeling about our journey. I am. Ooh, alright, so we can't go that way. Anything over here? Yes. It's nice to see you again. Did you defeat him? You did well. My sword is fine, but it seems I'm exhausted. What a shame to see me like this. Seems like this is it, kid. Keep this a secret from Clap, will you? Oh, he just straight up died and turned into a save point. No one will be able to block your way. Kiddo's sword. Sword that the Guardian of Death Kiddo left upon perishing can deflect projectiles. Ah. Do I... Fierce attack Y, swap weapons, left bumper, right stick. Okay, definitely feels like it works better on the bumpers. There we go. All right, so that's our trick for dealing with those guys. That feels surprisingly good. Hello. Have you ever felt that things are only tough for you? Think about it. We're all headed for ruin. Okay, that feels slightly rude. Alright, you know what? Let's actually call it there. That feels like a somewhat natural ending point. Yeah. Yeah, I can take that. I do kind of wonder... I don't think there's anything worth going back down there to do that little bit for. So, yeah. Next episode, we'll come over here and find out what's behind there, because now we can actually kill those enemies. Ooh, we might actually go pop up in that spot, too. So, cool. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!